All right, so looks like I'm back again. Back. All right. Well, I was on Facebook. I was on Facebook and YouTube, but my computer crashed. So, all right. So my computer died, and I had to restart on YouTube. So I forgot where I was at, but I'm just trying to address the fact that ultimately I am endeavoring to, you know what? Here's a good way for me to say it. Let me pull up. Let me pull up this Gab. Let me go to my Gab account and read my most recent. I just got messed up because my laptop. I'm on live on YouTube on my laptop and live on Facebook on my cell phone, and my laptop died. So now I lost where I was at, and the video out. There's about 5 or 10 minutes of BS here now that I'm just going to edit out before I upload everything. All right. So, kind of the two points I was making, I guess, with this video that were the most significant or important is, number one, that I can't just talk about. If I just talk about viruses, I'll have followers and supporters, from the left and the right, anybody, because they want to hear about that truth. But I can't just talk about viruses. If I'm going to talk about viruses, I have to talk about vaccines. If I'm going to talk about vaccines, I have to talk about technology. If I'm talking about vaccines and technology, I got to talk about Bill Gates and Klaus Schwab and Anthony Fauci and the New World Order, one world government regime. If I'm talking about them, I have to talk about technology and cryptocurrency, and I have to talk about the media, and I have to talk about how the media is endeavoring to stupefy people and dumb people down and creating social trends that are self-destructive. And so it all connects, right? So the point is that, yeah, I'm just going to have to, say bye, right, to anybody on the left who hates God or hates Trump. Because again, I was Trump's supporter, but I'm not a Trump supporter now. I started going down that road earlier, that Trump didn't call out the coronavirus global pandemic. Trump, appointed 3 Jesuits to the Supreme Court. Trump filled his cabinet with Zionist Jews, right? Trump promoted the deadly vaccine and still does. Trump did not call out he had the authority as the president to call an insurrection act in the 2020 election based on foreign interference and rigged voting machines, but he didn't. He could have, he should have, he didn't. He rooted on January 6th. Get down there, those bastards, encourage them all to go down to the Capitol. And then he hauled ass and left. He was setting them up, right? But Trump, that's what he did. Trump was commissioned. Trump went to a Jesuit university. Trump appointed 3 Jesuits to the Supreme Court Justice of the United States of America. Jesuits are the top order of the Roman Catholic Vatican Papal Institution. All roads lead to Rome. Okay, all the psyops, everything. So the New World Order, one world government, they have this one world control agenda, and the people that are in their way are primarily white, Caucasian, Anglo-Saxon, Aryan Christians who believe in God and believe in traditional family values and morality, who are warriors class, right? That's their big problem. So they're trying to dumb them down, stupefy them, turn them into leftist liberal loons, feminize men, butch out women, make people self-destructive, make them stupefied. That's their goal. They're using the media to do that. So time to wake up, people. Time to, get things back in order here. So the only way I'm going to get support, right? The only way I'm going to have support is if those types of people support my effort. And the reason I'm asking you to support my effort again is because I'm going to take the laws that protect our rights and go from mayor to mayor, sheriff to sheriff, governor to governor throughout the United States of America with this message, with everything that I'm messaging in this video. So if you appreciate the content of this video, I'm asking you to support my efforts. So here's the most recent post I did on Facebook and Gab. If you identify as being a conservative, Christian, patriot, or truther, support this man. As co-founder of thebigvirushoax.com and founder of righteousarmy.org, home based in Miami, Florida, he not only helped to make Florida the most free state in our constitutional republic and once Christian nation, but he put forth tremendous efforts, yes, I did, on behalf of all Americans and people throughout the world, exposing lies and deceptions and fighting for our God-given inalienable rights, because they're using those lies and deceptions to try to strip us of our rights. That's why he continues to do so. He will forever do so. Michael Keith Van Squick, that's my real name, aka Mike Singer, that's my stage name and nom de plume, my pen name, which, by the way, was for this book I did. It's a book where I turned all the elements of music into cartoon characters to teach children about music. So that's where the name Mike Singer comes from, is the fact that I wrote this book for children, a children's music book that introduces music to kids, right? So that's Mike Singer, right? Mike Singer. You see the name Mike Singer on the book there, right? Created, written by Mike Singer. So that's the book. That's where Mike Singer comes from. And my stage name when I'm out playing, right? So I will continue fighting for our rights. Michael Keith Van Squick, that's me, a.k.a. Mike Singer, the author, is boldly, yes, I am, boldly identifying, calling out, and speaking out against the corruption, evil, and immorality that has weakened the USA from within. As President Donald J. Trump's former #1 behind-the-scenes advisor, because I damn sure was, gave him all the best advice he could have ever had, he regularly provided the president with all available information concerning the truth about the alleged and so-called coronavirus global pandemic, viruses, and the dangers of vaccines. He also repeatedly encouraged our president, Donald J. Trump, to no avail, to add the following slogans to his campaign and rallies: make America decent again, make America moral again, and make America godly again. Much more so than Donald J. Trump, Alex Jones, and all the other TV and internet talking heads, entertainers, and pacifists, this man needs and deserves your support. Do God's will and support him, because I'm doing God's will by promoting truth. I am the way, the truth, and the life. That's God. That is truth. So my whole ambition is to expose lies and corruption, promote and herald truth, and stand for our rights and the laws that protect our rights, and herald that message around the country. That's what I'm doing. That's why I'm asking for your support. And now I can only ask conservatives, Christians, patriots, and truthers for support, because now that I'm all in, right? Revelation 3:16. Because you are lukewarm, neither hot nor cold, I am about to spit you out of my mouth, right? So I don't want to be spat out of God's mouth. So I'm just going to say it like it is. I'm all in. I'm going all out, right? I'm just going to talk about it all and say it like it is. Humanity, God, races, right? Truth, psychology, philosophy, spirituality, truth. That's what I'm about. So I need support. I need supporters. Go to subscribestar.com/thebigvirushoax.com, or go to thebigvirushoax.com, and click on the donate page and donate by clicking on the Subscribe Star link and becoming a monthly supporter through Subscribe Star, or clicking on the PayPal donation button and either making a one-time contribution to help me with my efforts or becoming a monthly subscriber through PayPal, which I really need more PayPal subscribers because that's where everything comes out of my bank account, for websites and for mailings when I, mail my book out, and for, my hosting and for constant contact, for sending out emails. All my expenses come out of that account, so I could use help there. So thank you again to the supporters I have. I just wanted to address all those issues because these are the real issues. These are the issues that need to be talked about. These are the issues that need to be addressed. And I'm probably the only person on the internet that's talking about all of these issues. And again, all of these issues are addressed at thebigvirushoax.com and righteousarmy.org. Thebigvirushoax.com is where you get information and answers to things, educate yourself. Righteousarmy.org is where you learn about what we can do and what we need to do and how we need to go about doing it. All right. So I'm going to end it now. I guess that's it. I got cut off and kind of lost my role, so I'll end it now. All right. And I guess I'll do another one some other time, but that's kind of what I wanted to say. I do need support, and I'm going to be losing supporters. I've already had 15 people get off my mailing list because I started talking about God and morality and traditional family values, because it's all tied together, right? Viruses leads to vaccines, which leads to technology, which leads to the New World Order, which leads to their media, anti-God, godlessness, which leads to God, and races and what it's all about. So I'm just trying to address all the issues. So please support my efforts, and I'll hit the road. Thank you. All right, I'm going to end that there and throw this video out for anybody that decides to watch it on BitChute, Rumble, Odyssey, Brighteon, and YouTube. Of course, YouTube will take this video down, so I'm not going to be able to put it on YouTube. All right, thanks for joining in. And sorry, for the people that were leaving comments. I just wanted to, again, I just like to throw information out. I'm just trying to get a lot of information out there about what's really going on, because I know what's really going on. I've put all the pieces of the puzzle together. There's a lot of people out there just talking about pieces of the puzzle. I've put the whole puzzle together. All right, later.